afternoon, my dear student. Yes, good afternoon. Electromagnetic induction and alternating current. And AC. But you try to memorize it. How many portion already completed by your madam? Electromagnetic induction and the alternating current. How many portion already completed by your ma'am? Motional electromotive force. That means the electromagnetic induction. Okay. Motion and electromotive force means if the area moment in a magnetic field, it creates some current, that means due to the current, it creates some electromotive force. So, my dear student, you check it. The electromagnetic induction, that means the Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction completed. Faraday's laws correction by the Lenz's means electromagnetic induction, the laws by the Faraday, you know it. But Faraday's, you know it. The two laws are there. One is the suppose you consider it a permanent magnet movement through this coil creates some current, and due to this current it creates a magnetic field. So a electric field, that means the electromotive force, that is the induced current and the induced EMF. Induced EMF is directly proportional to the rate of change of magnetic flux. So this magnetic flux and the EMF, induced EMF is directly proportional to the rate of change of magnetic flux. Very good, flux. So this formula correction by the Lenz, you know it. Because you know it, when the magnet just nearer to this coil, if the coil is rest and the magnet is movement through the coil, due to this motion of this magnet in the coil creates some current, means induced current. The nature of the current will be, you see here, direction of the current will be, you see here. If you consider the north pole of a magnet, just you put it nearer to the coil. Okay. The direction of the induced current will be anti-clockwise. will be anticlockwise. Next part. Yes. Yes. Next part, here create the north pole. Here creates the north pole. You know it. It is the solenoid. Solenoid is a bar magnet. So this portion creates the north pole, and the source is here, that also the north pole. So the induced EMF is direction is opposite to the direction of its motion. So this is the correction by the Lenz, that is equal to minus n into d phi by dt. This minus sign indicates the direction is opposite. Okay. So you know it, the Faraday law oppose the cause of induced EMF. Very good, very good. So this is the Faraday law and correction by the Lenz. You know it, and the direction of the current passing through the coil and the induced coil. The induced current means means a separate coil is placed nearer to the source. That means the current passing through the coil, the nearer coil will be create some current, and due to this current it creates some EMF, means electromotive force. The direction of the current will be a reverse as the source direction of the current. That means you check here, if the direction of the current is this, if you consider it, direction of the current is this. If you put it a coil just nearer to the coil, you see it, the direction of the current will be opposite. This current is the induced current. If you use a galvanometer, with the help of the galvanometer, if the change of the direction of the current with the help of the battery, the deflection of the galvanometer will be opposite. Oh, okay. This part, motional electromotive force. Limitation of second law by the Lenz, that means the Faraday law by the Lenz. Okay. Method of produced EMF. Suppose the motional induced EMF in a conductor rod rotating in a magnetic field. Okay. Okay, you check it. Suppose you consider the magnetic field is this. Okay, you put it in conductor of length and it will be rotated with angular velocity omega. in a magnetic field. In which direction the field? The direction of the magnetic field is inward the board. The direction of the magnetic field is inward the board. It will be rotated in a direction with the angular velocity omega. Okay. So direction of the area sweep half into okay, suppose you consider it this value is omega. Okay, so this is the omega, that is the L, that is the angle theta. Okay, so what will be the angle swept by this rod? Angle swept, suppose area A equal to half into L into omega equal to theta by t, S by t. So omega into L into alpha. Okay, phi equal to B into A into cos of theta. So will you please repeat this? Inward. Oh, okay. This symbol means the magnetic field. The magnetic field is inward the board. Okay, the magnetic field is inward the board. Clear? This symbol is the magnetic field is onward the board, and this symbol is magnetic field inward the board. So when you see this type of symbol indicates the magnetic field is inward the board. Okay, and if you see the dot line, yes, the dot line, that is the onward the board. So area swept by the rod at an angle alpha, that value will be half into L into alpha. L into alpha means alpha, that value, this. Okay, S equal to alpha equal to S by R, you know it. So S equal to alpha into R. So R means L, alpha into L. That you put here half into base into height, that is equal to half into L into alpha into L. That value will be half into L square into alpha. Okay, half into L square into alpha. Flux length by the B equal to B into A into cos of 0, B into A into cos of 0. Flux B into A into cos of 0. So cos 0 means 1. So B into A, that is equal to phi, flux. So you know this EMF E equal to minus N into d phi by dt. This portion is not clear. Okay, minus d phi by dt. B equal to A means what is the value of A? B into half into L square into alpha. That means half into B into L square into alpha, that is equal to phi. So you put here the value of phi, and that value will be E equal to d phi by dt. D phi by dt, you write here the d phi by dt. D alpha, alpha means theta, theta by t equal to omega, theta by t equal to omega, that value will be half b into L square into omega. B into L square into omega. That is the EMF. Okay, again I discuss it. You check it. Suppose you consider a magnetic field. The direction of the magnetic field inward the boat. The symbol is this. Okay. If you consider a conductor, just you move it inside the magnetic field in this direction, that. Okay. So if it will be rotated in this direction, and if those are the vector quantity, when you consider this into that, the direction is this. Okay. So you check here, the angle is alpha, L is the radius, you consider it, because in place of r you put here the L, and omega equal to angular velocity. Okay. Omega equal to angular velocity. What is the area swept by this rod after a time t? By this rod after a time t. Area equal to half into L into S. That means this path. You considered here this path. So that is equal to half into L into alpha. That is equal to half into L square into alpha. Again, you find out the flux. Flux, you know it, B into A into cos of theta. Theta means 0 degree. So B into A into cos of 0 degree. Cos of 0 means 1 B into A. You put here the value of A equal to half into L square into alpha. That value will be half into B into L square into alpha. You find out the EMF. EMF E equal to d phi by dt. You put this value of d phi. B is the constant, L is the constant, so alpha will be changed. So d alpha by dt means, you know, a alpha by t equal to omega. Alpha by t equal to angular displacement by time, that means the angular velocity. So the value of E equal to half into B into L square into omega. Okay. So next day see you again. Today up to this portion. Next day I will try to continue it, because no information from your ma'am up to which portion already completed. So next day I will try to revise your part and lesson plan. Okay. So see you again next day.